Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am finally sharing myself. The past couple videos I only shot down and I showed you guys the recipes. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check those out. I have a no cocoa powder brownie recipe. I also have a small batch chocolate chip cookie recipe. They're actually amazing, so feel free. But for today, I wanted to bring you this delicious almond butter 3-ingredient cookie recipe. It is healthy, it's delicious, and it's super easy to make. I shot this intro before, so when you see me making the recipe, I'm gonna look a little tiny bit different because I decided to reshoot it. It was my first ever YouTube video, so if you guys are new here, please subscribe. This is gonna be the recipe. Easy, delicious 3-ingredient almond butter cookies. So if you do make them, definitely leave us a comment down below and let us know how they came out. But without further ado, let's watch the video. So for today's recipe, here are the ingredients that you will need. So you will need almond butter. You will need honey. I got this huge bottle from Costco, and it lasts quite a while. And you will need 1 egg. So first, let's start out by measuring the peanut butter. There we go. It's still sealed. So these natural peanut butters, more often than not, tend to have a lot of oil on top because they separate. They don't have all the preservatives and additives that other peanut butters might have. So make sure to stir it well. Alright, so now that we've stirred our peanut butter completely and it's not separated anymore, we're gonna measure our 1 cup. There we go. Now that the almond butter is ready and it's measured, I'm gonna move it to the side and I'll just measure the honey as well so that we have all our ingredients ready before we go to the food processor. So I'll grab my honey and then just measure out 1/4 of a cup. Alright, so now that we're ready, we're going to take the almond butter, pour it in. Make sure to scrape the measuring cup so you get every last bit of nut butter. We don't want to waste anything. This almond butter has a hint of sea salt. I always like to add a little bit of sea salt in my baked goods, a little bit of vanilla, but for the sake of keeping this recipe just 3 ingredients. And now time for our honey. We're gonna pour in the honey. There you go. And then we'll get our egg. So here's a little secret about eggs. We actually need an egg at room temperature, but I forgot to pull it out. So what you can do is fill up a little bowl, or I have this little yogurt jar that I saved for pictures, but fill it up with hot water and then put your cold egg in there, and it will cool it down for you, or heat it up back to room temperature, and it'll be a lot faster and easier to use. Crack the egg right on top. Put the lid on, and you can feel as you're pulsating the mixture, it getting thicker. At first I was like, oh no, this is not thickening, but look at it now. You can see, here we go, we're not done. We're done with that. And you can see our mixture completely dough-like. That's why I said you can use a tablespoon and scoop it with that and then roll it with the palm of your hands, because it's, it's malleable. Alright, now that we are ready to scoop it, we're gonna get the baking sheet, get your cookie scooper, and there you go. They come out like perfect little balls every time. Look at that. But I was able to put 5 on here. There you go. We're gonna grab our fork. Alright, we got perfect little cookies. They have a nice little brown bottom. They're nice and lifted. And now, time to let them cool down. Alright, so it's finally time to taste test our delicious almond butter cookies. Let's do it. These are actually really good. You get like a nice crunch, or like, it's not crunchy, it's still super soft, but there's a nice little crust on the outside that gives you like a perfect textural element. But when it comes to the center, it's still soft and moist and fluffy, where you can taste the peanut butter and the honey very, very well. Let me show you guys a close-up actually.